Minos and Daedalus were originally friends, but then when Daedalus helped out Theseus, a hero, with the labyrinth, Minos got really mad and imprisoned him. So, Daedalus and his son Icarus made wings so that they could fly away. Daedalus warned his son Icarus not to get too close to the sun, but you guessed it, he did. He flew up, and the feathers came off just like his dad predicted. Icarus drowned, and his father was mourning for him, and he had to keep going, so he flew on to Sicily. Could Icarus really fly if he were real? No, but how could we make him fly? This is what I have right now, but I'm 100% sure this isn't all I'm gonna have, because Icarus is gonna have to fly all the way from Sicily to Crete. Well, really, in the real thing, it's Crete to Sicily, but I can do it either way. It's the same distance. If it can glide well, then we're gonna fly from Crete to Sicily. Okay, as you can see that there is a big plane, and this thing's probably going transonic, so we're gonna have to burn off some speed once we drop off. You'll notice that we're gonna be tumbling. There, we just dropped off, and sure enough, we are tumbling. And you may see that triangle on the front. That's just for simulation purposes to make it more like the realistic Icarus flight. As you can see, we're losing lots of altitude, and it takes a while before I can gain control. Of course, we have to burn off speed, and that's another reason. And now we're about to our own speed, so as you can see, I'm pulling up and I can glide. And you may think, well, it can't take off, can it? Well, maybe it can't. I'm not sure, but I'd have to add engines to see that. And I could add engines, but I want to make it like a glide that they would have, Icarus and Daedalus. So, right now you can see that it is gliding, and you may think, well, again, it does have to drop off of something that has altitude, but then isn't that exactly like the story? Because, well, some people think that the prison was a tower. I didn't necessarily show that in my animation, but that is one of the beliefs about the myth. It's that he jumped out of a tower to fly, he and his son Icarus. Well, right now this is the Icarus because it doesn't weigh as much, and we can, I guess it's just easier. But, so as you can see, I just paused it, and now let's see how long our flight was. As you can see, it was a pretty long flight. First, well, we came from that airplane, and then we flew, and then I guess we turned around, and then if you see that little flashing thing in the center of the screen, that is where we ended out. But can our Icarus fly to Sicily? I didn't have a good enough glide ratio, but keep in mind, according to the myth, Daedalus is the best inventor of his time. I bet he could.